give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Salve, salve galera, quem fala é o FoxHitokiri e você está em mais um vídeo aqui do canal. E nesse vídeo eu venho trazer aí o resumão da semana, o programa que o Major Nelson faz toda quinta-feira para que a gente possa saber aí quais as novidades do Xbox, tá? Então se você não teve tempo aí, teve muito trabalho, não conseguiu ver as notícias do Xbox, faça sua pipoca e aproveite para ter aí todas as notícias da semana num único programa rápido e fácil para você ficar inteirado aí do assunto referente à Xbox, beleza? Bom, antes de mais nada, se você gosta desse conteúdo, já deixa seu like e se inscreve no canal, se é a sua primeira vez aqui, ativa o sininho porque isso é muito importante. E se quiser trocar uma ideia, tem um grupo no Facebook, o link está aqui embaixo, entra lá, eu sempre posto algumas dicas somente no grupo, então se você quiser acompanhar aí de mais de perto, tem aí o grupo para você, beleza? Caso contrário, só se inscreve aqui no canal porque isso ajuda bastante a gente continuar aqui com esse trabalho, beleza? Bom, eu vou nessa, você curta aí o programa e até mais. Fui!
Hello and welcome to This Week on Xbox. I'm your host, Larry here of Xbox Live's Major Nelson. Stick around after the show when I chat with Bethesda's Rich Lambert. But first, let's kick things off with this week's headlines. This week marks the 25th anniversary of Bethesda's Elder Scrolls series. Arena was the first game in the franchise, originally launched March 25th, 1994 on CD-ROM and required a whopping 256 megabytes of hard drive space. It was one of the largest games created at the time it was released and one of the first games to have distinct day-night cycles. Originally intended to be a gladiator-style fighter, side quests were added and soon overtook the tournament aspects. In the years since Arena release, there have been 5 main games, several spin-offs and expansions, and the Elder Scrolls Online currently boasts over 10 million players. Plus, the Elder Scrolls 6 is currently in development. From everyone at Team Xbox, congratulations to the hard-working people at Bethesda who have brought us years of enjoyment. We look forward to many more to come. You've probably seen the trailer for Battlefield 5 Firestorm, the highly anticipated entry into the Battle Royale genre. Well, the wait is over. Dive into the largest Battlefield map ever, surrounded by a ring of fire. After you find weapons and armor, you can embark on objectives and secure vehicles to give your squad the edge to be the last one standing. Remember, structures and buildings in this game are destructible. If you encounter a squad using cover, try to use explosives or vehicles to bring it down. However, this also applies to your own squad, so keep an escape route in mind if things get too hot. Firestorm mode is free to owners of the game and available today. The Choose Your Own Apocalypse update is now in effect in State of Decay 2. In addition to a ton of quality of life fixes, there are 2 new zones to put your survival skills to the test. First, there's the Dread Zones with exciting challenges and deadlier zombies. Then, when you're ready to turn up the insanity, head for the Nightmare Zones. These are going to be difficult even for the most hardened survivalists, filled with groups of freaks and dead-eye-armed hostiles. The update is free to Xbox players and Xbox Game Pass members, so grab your melee weapon, get in your car, and see if you're made of the tougher stuff. The legendary RPG classic Final Fantasy VII is coming to Xbox One for the very first time. The classic has been up-res. There are additional enhancements including speed mode, enemy encounter options, and a max stats command that makes players all-powerful in the blink of an eye. 4 new games are coming to Xbox Live Gold members this April. Starting April 1st, we're going intergalactic from the lava falls of Mustafar with Star Wars Battlefront 2, to the red dust of Mars in the Technomancer. Then, beginning April 16th, players can grab Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 and Outcast Second Contact. We'll keep you updated on availability right here. Amy has joined the cast of Soul Calibur 6. This fan favorite first appeared in Soul Calibur 2 and is back in the latest content update available now. This is the perfect character for the aggressive player. Her shorter reach and low damage can be overcome by speed and close quarter combat. Wait for your opponent to miss an attack, then dash in to deliver damage. Joining us today is Rich Lambert. He's the creative director for Elder Scrolls Online. Rich, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, this is exciting. You guys are celebrating an amazing landmark in gaming history. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's 25 years of Elder Scrolls. It's pretty crazy when you think about that a game has been around for as long as it has.
Well, let's talk about what you've seen over your years in developing it, and what has surprised you the most.
Just kind of the longevity. You know, it's a game because you have so much freedom, there's not a lot of direction. And I think that's one of the things that people love about the game is you can do it in any order and it's not this kind of linear story, it's your story.
What do you believe accounts for the longevity of the entire franchise? I mean, there's a lot of things you just mentioned here. Is it one specific thing you look at?
I think that has to fall towards the lore and the storytelling aspect. One of the beauties of Elder Scrolls is there isn't a single source of truth in terms of what happened and what didn't. It's told from multiple perspectives. And I think that's something that players really dig into, and they try to figure out what that source of truth is, and there isn't one because of those multiple perspectives.
Now, you've worked on the title ESO Elder Scrolls Online for quite some time. Do you have a proudest moment from being part of the team?
One was launch, and so we started working on this project in 2007, and so we didn't launch until 2014, so 7-year development cycle.
That's a long time.
It was. There were some stops and starts along the way there, but we got it to the finish line and we launched, and it was a hugely proud moment for us because we launched the game. And then I think the second proudest moment was really at the end of 2016 when we released the One Tamriel update. That was where we removed the level barriers, the level gates, all of those things that really prevented that essence of Elder Scrolls, which was exploration. We removed all those barriers, and then players could just play the way they wanted to.
What should someone who wants to try the game start today? Where should they start? Should they start with a particular title? Should they start online? Should they read up on the game, or just say screw it and just jump in?
I think jump in and just play the game. I'm always going to say come play Elder Scrolls Online because that's my baby and that's my passion. You can pick up Elsewhere, which is the chapter that's coming out soon, or you could pick up Somerset, which was our last chapter, and just go in and experience the content and just kind of enjoy the story and make it your own.
Well, again, congratulations to you and the team. The Elder Scrolls 25 years old, celebrating that this month. Rich Lambert, creative director for Elder Scrolls Online. Check it out. Thanks again for your time.
Thank you.
That's all for this week. Follow us on YouTube and Mixer to keep up to date on the show, and check back next Thursday for an all-new episode. Thanks for watching.